guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just felt like sitting down and doing my makeup with you guys and showing you guys an all drugstore makeup look with products that I love, that I recommend. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get started. Okay, so one of the first products that I want to mention that's affordable, that I love, that I use all the time, every day. It's this e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm. This one is in the color Just Peachy. Okay, if you guys hear like heavy breathing, it's Brix. He's right here sleeping. He's so cute. I love him so much. If he wakes up, I will show him to you guys. But yeah, he's all wrapped up in his blanket. You guys, he is such a baby. He is, I don't know, he's like just the most calm, sweetest little puppy ever. He's never really been like trouble to us, besides like peeing where he's not supposed to. But like he's never been a dog or like a puppy to, oh, he's moving. He knows I'm talking about him. Do you guys hear that? He's out. But anyways, he's never been like a dog or puppy to bite on our stuff or anything. Like he is so calm. He wants to just, I don't know, he's just like the sweetest little thing ever. I love him so much. Oh, anyways, getting all emotional. You guys, like, he makes me so happy. He just makes me so happy all the time. Because he's just so sweet. And all he wants is for you to give him attention and pet him. And his little, like, character is just the cutest. But anyways, so I know you guys are here for the makeup. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this e.l.f. I'm like, I should already know that I use this all the time. See, I'm almost out. Primer Glow Oil. And I just love this because I love my skin to just look dewy and healthy. You know, I don't like that cakey look or too much. So I just love, and I did already do my skincare. So I'm just priming now. I just like to put it all over. And it just feels so weird not having nails. I had to take them off. It was the worst thing ever. When was it? I think on Thursday? I don't know if you guys saw the last vlog that I posted where I got 3 piercings. Well, I got 3 more last week on Friday. And I love them. I got this one here. No, this one down here. I've already had that one, but I got the one right under it. Then I got this one, and I got the one up here. I absolutely love them. My ear though was like swollen and bruised up. Oh my gosh. The girl who did my piercings this time, I wanted to cry because she was so aggressive and so hard. And usually I am really good with my piercings. I'm not very, I could handle it. But this girl, she, especially like maybe where I got them too, like I got them in places where it's a little more sensitive. This one hurt a lot, but just the way she was just so aggressive and so like, I don't know, she wasn't gentle. I felt like it took a long time for her to put the earrings on and stuff. I don't know, it was just the worst experience with piercings. But they're cute. I love them, and I just feel weird because I need to put on my regular earrings. I just don't know what I'm wearing yet, so I haven't put earrings on. And sometimes, you know, with makeup you can get it on. But anyways, let's get started on the foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but this is the dewy version. I love it, but the thing is, this shade is just too light for me. So I will be mixing, I already had opened this and it's kind of dirty. I'm embarrassed. This ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, and only because it's a little darker, I'm going to just mix it only because of that. I love this formula alone, but this is a little too light for me, or I feel like just the undertone, it just doesn't really, it matches me and it does look like it's a little light, but then once I like do everything else, it looks fine. But the thing is, like, Wet n Wild, their selection of shades, I feel like it kind of sucks. I love it so much, but I don't have a shade that matches me. But yeah, this is like my one of my favorite drugstore foundations. And I do like this one as well. But like I said, it's a little too dark, so I don't really wear it on its own. But yeah, I'm just gonna apply this to my face. And this is pretty much like my go-to everyday type of look. I just really wanted to share with you guys my favorite like drugstore, and that, you know, it still looks nice. It doesn't have to be expensive, because I do love the NARS Radiant Finish foundation as well. That is one of my favorite like high-end. And I do love the Fenty Beauty foundation as well. The Laura Mercier or Mercier I really love that one as well. But I do want to try out, I've been wanting to try out the Rare Beauty. I've heard good things about that, and also with the concealer, but I haven't really bought in any like different foundations, especially now that we can't really test them or swatch. I suck at color matching me, and sometimes when I've had like people at Sephora match me, they never really get it on, like spot on. I'm blending this out with this brush, and this is a Morphe, the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collab. This is the JH03, and I just like to use this eyelash just to spread the product, and then I will go in with the sponge. And yeah, my lashes probably look crazy. I needed a fill, but I kind of want to take them off just because I want to give my eyes a break. I've had lash extensions on for like and this is the e.l.f. sponge, by the way. I also love this, so affordable as well. Every time I go to Target and there's sponges, this one and the concealer one that I'll be using next, I am always buying them, so I have like so many new ones. Because sometimes they're out, so I take advantage when they stock them up. As I was saying with my lashes, I think I have to brush it. I want them to fall out. So right now they're at the stage where they're falling out. I mean, they still look okay, but I do need a fill now. But like I said, I want them to fall off, so I'm a little irritated with them. Like I just feel when I have lash extensions, I don't really want to like put eyeshadow on, and I want, you know, I like to wear shadow and practice, because just cleaning them and then they don't last as long if you're always, you know, moving them around. So I tried to avoid wearing eyeshadow as much as I could when I have lashes on. But then yeah, like I want to post, you know, I want to practice I don't feel like I'm the best at shadow, so obviously I want to keep practicing. So that's why I think I'm gonna just take a little break from them. But I love having lash extensions. At first they would irritate me, but you know, I kept getting them and I got a fills, and yeah, I'm like, oh, you just wake up feeling good. I don't know, they do something to you. But next I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer, and this is my favorite concealer like of all time. High-end, drugstore, whatever, like this is what I wear all the time. I don't care. I just absolutely love it, and I feel like the color too has a lot to do with why I love it. I don't know, because I've used, or maybe like, I don't know, I love the color, I love the formula. It doesn't, you know, look all creasy, or you know, it lasts as long. It's just a very good product. The formula is amazing. So if you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend it. And it's only like $6. You can't go wrong with that at all. Like, you can't. It's just such a great concealer. And I don't know, I just love it. It's amazing. And I used it yesterday, so that's why it's dirty on the bottom. This is a camo, I think this is like the camo e.l.f. sponge as well for concealer, but sometimes I do use it all over my face. But I love this sponge. It's so soft. I like it better than the one I used previously, this one. But I just love it. I love it. And it's, like I said, it's affordable. And I just love this color. It's not too much. I also do use that color I just used was medium sand. And then I like medium peach as well, which I add a little bit under my eyes. And then this is the one I add it on my nose once I do a little bit of a contour. Because it's just a tiny bit brighter, but not too much. And you guys, like, I hate this little area of my eyes because you can tell, I don't know, that it's like like hollow in there. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe I'll show you guys once I blend it. But what can I do to fix that? I'm just so scared. I'm getting it all over my face. Okay. What can I do to fix that, you guys? Who knows? Okay, can you guys see this right here? It's like, there's like a dent on my face. Even when I was like younger or didn't wear any makeup, like I'll get asked like, oh, did you, like, oh, it looks like you have a black eye, or did you get punched? Or do I have a bruise? So sometimes I just even feel like makeup doesn't even cover it. As much as I try to wear or like put on right in this little section, I just feel like nothing helps it sometimes. Like, I want to do something to fix that. But would it be considered like fillers right here or what? I just don't know. I mean, obviously I'll just have to do research and figure out what. But I really want to fix that. I don't know if you guys can just see, my skin looks dewy. And a lot has to do with the primer that I used as well. But like I said, like, I just love this like dewy look. I love my skin to look healthy. And of course I do wear powder as well because my T-zone's a little oily. But that's looking good. And next I'm going to contour with the hydrating chemical concealer as well. This is in the color Rich Chocolate. And I just love to do this. And with this I put it in the back of my hand. I can't believe we are already like halfway, no, not even halfway through November. We're already towards the end. It's so crazy to me. I just can't believe it. And then I'm using this brush. This is from Eco Tools, but I've had it for so long I don't even know what. It doesn't even have like which one it is. But I just like to, then I add more, that way it could spread evenly throughout the brush and there's not like a spot that has more or not. And what mashy. But yeah, I can't believe it's Thanksgiving in a few days. It's so crazy. It looks a little crazy right now, but don't worry. And I kind of started putting my contour a little higher. And I never add too much to my forehead. I mean, I do a little bit just so it can, you know, look all blended in together. But I try not to do so much because I already don't have a forehead. I have a little 3 head. So I just, you know, try to do the least. But I still add it, like I said, so it could all look, you know, blended together. That it all goes together, more natural. And also, it's Thanksgiving Thursday, right? So, and that's also my grandma's 90th birthday, which I am so excited. She's 90 and she's still here, and you know, she looks so good for her age. She still, you know, goes up and down the stairs by herself, and like, I'm just so happy. I can't believe she's gonna be 90. I just can't believe it. I love her so much. Mi abuelita. And I used this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that came in a palette. I just like it because it's like this side, and then I'll blend it in with the other side. I've never really used this on my eyes. I don't know, I just started using it for my nose because I just felt like you can get a perfect shape. And you guys, I am not the best at nose contouring. This is just what works for me. And I get scared every time I do it. Like if it gets a little crooked, I feel like it messes everything up. Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear him? He is, besides being like so sweet and stuff, he's lazy as well. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'll just like blend it with the other side a little bit. You guys. I'm sure you guys can hear it. He's knocked out. His eyes are open. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see the contour. It does look a little crazy right now, but now I'm just going over with the sponge a little bit. Just a little bit on the sides. And then sometimes, depending on like what it looks like, or if I added too much in the middle of my nose on the bridge here, I will add like the lighter concealer. Oops. I'll add the lighter one, just a little bit though. Like I'm telling you guys, I'm scared to use too much product. I'd rather start off with a little bit and just add more if I need to, because yeah, I just feel like that's easier to start off with the small amount, and I'm just like tapping on my finger at this point, and I'm probably gonna get it on my shirt or something. But I'm just adding a little bit of that, just so I could define it more. And just blending. Then I also, let me take that off because I don't want to get it all over. I also go back with this side, and I do add a little bit more, and then just blend it. It's just what I've been doing lately to my nose, and I've been liking it. And then, you know, still, I don't think it looks like it's too much. And then plus I add powder to it, and I honestly sometimes I don't even like go back in with powder. I just add whatever powder I wear all over my face, and then that's it. That's why now I'm not so scared to leave it a little darker, because before I would like really blend it in and then try to add a little more powder. But I feel like, I don't know, this to me just works, and I mean, I like the way it looks, and then to me I feel like it looks a little more natural. But you know, everyone has their own techniques, their own way of doing things. This is just what works for me. Okay, so now I'm doing my brows, and I'm using the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and I love this. This is in the neutral brown. I'm telling you guys, like this is another of my products that I wear all the time. Pretty much all the products I'm wearing today, I feel like, except for the powders. The powders are the ones I use the least, but like my foundation, the concealer, these are stuff that I wear, or yeah, that I use all the time. Okay, so my eyebrows are done. You know, something simple, natural, my vibe, just my vibe. And I like to do my brows before I add my powder, because I like to add powder to my brows, if that makes sense. I just feel like it does, because I added like a oil base and my, you know, super hydrating cream and everything for my skincare, and then plus the primer that I use, that oil base. I feel like it makes your brows look kind of shiny, and I don't like that. So then I just do my brows before I set my face. That way I can add a little bit of powder to them as well. But let me just go back and make sure there's no creases. And this is pretty much, like I mentioned, like my go-to, like everyday, or just my go-to routine for foundation. So today's powder, I'll be using the Fit Me, what is it? The Matteless Pore Powder, the Matte and Poreless powder in the shade 220, and then I'll also be using the Fit Me Loose Finish powder. I can't read today. Loose finishing powder in Fairlight 10. So first I will be setting my under eyes just a little bit with this first, and then I'll go in with the setting powder or loose powder. Then I'm using an e.l.f. brush for that. And just lightly, I'm gonna tap on it under my eyes. As I was mentioning earlier, these powders, I rarely wear the powders. I mean, I used to wear these all the time before I bought the Laura Mercier powder and then the Charlotte Tilbury, what is it? The pressed powder. Those are like my favorite, so that's why I kind of stopped using these two here. But I do love them, but it's just I don't really wear them as much like I did before buying. Just feel like I need to brush out a lash here. I moved it. And then I'm just taking my sponge and then I'm going to just tap the excess off. And then I'm just lightly pressing it to my skin. I'm like, I guess you can call this like a little light bake. Or more on the nose. My nose does get a little more oily throughout the day. My under eyes not so much. So that's why I'm just adding. I'm like really trying to press it into the skin. And yeah, I look crazy right now. And then I just add the extra to my forehead and everywhere else. And to my brows a little bit, like I mentioned. And then I will be putting some right there. And then I'm just gonna wipe the rest off. And then what I like to do, so my nose contour so that it doesn't go away, just go back with the brush a little bit and just do it. And I'm dusting a little bit of the powder on as well, but not too much. So then next I will be going in, well, I'm just gonna wipe a little bit off from here because like I said, I don't really bake too much like under my eyes just because they're kind of dry already a little bit. And this powder is just a little bit, the translucent powder is just a little bit more, I want to say a little drying than the Laura Mercier one. So that's why I don't really want to leave it on too much to bake. And next I'll be going in with my eyes, and I'm using this Wet n Wild palette in it's the Comfort Zone palette 759. And I just feel like this has a lot of like just everyday colors. And I'll be starting off with that one there. Using a Morphe M441 brush. I'll just be putting that on my crease. And I didn't really put primer on my lids because of my lash extensions. Usually I put like concealer all over. But because of my lash extensions, I didn't do all that because I just feel like that's a little harder to take off. Yeah, I'm just going. This is going to be a quick look. I'm not really going anywhere. And can you guys believe it? We're back on lockdown. Or curfew. At least here in California. Yeah, our curfew's 10 o'clock. But I saw people out last night still. Like super late. Today's Sunday, by the way. And does anybody else's nose get runny when you're doing your makeup? I don't know if I just don't breathe or what. But yeah, anyways, it's Sunday today and curfew started, I guess, yesterday, right? But I saw a lot of people out last night, like at the I think it was a club. Just don't know exactly which one, but people were out and about. I'm just not sure how that worked. Can you guys hear that? I showered him today, and every time I shower him, he gets like extra lazy. He wants to be like all cuddled up in his blanket. He gets really cold. And like, yeah, he loves to be all warm. He knows he has blankets because ever since he was little we started, you know, putting them on him. And he just, like I'm telling you guys, I could talk about him forever. I'm going to add this shimmer here and that one, both to my whole lid. So I'm just mixing them both. And that's just what I'm gonna do. It's just an easy, quick look. You know, you don't want to do too much, but you want something there at least. Just going back in with more. Just kind of blending it out with my finger as well. I'm just going to add it to both sides. And when I'm kind of like in a hurry, I do both sides at the same time, like how I just did today. And then I'm just going to go back with the color that we use in the crease and pretty much all over our lid and just add a little bit, you know, just blend it all together. Not too much, just make sure everything looks good. This is like, I do this routine or shadow routine all the time, just like, you know, of course different palettes or different colors, but I just feel like it's just my go-to. It's easy, it still looks nice. But like I said, I just use different shadows. Sometimes I use like more glittery, so it makes it look like I took a lot longer than what it looks like. I put a lot more work into it, but I didn't. It's just what works. You know, it still looks nice. And yeah, I'm just going in with that same color that I used on my crease under the eyes. Like this year has been something else, seriously. I can't believe, you know, that we're living through this pandemic and everything. It is crazy. My little lash right here just keeps going down. Okay, so that's that. I am going to add, just because I don't want to use a different palette, I'm going to add a little bit of this one just to darken it just a tiny bit, but I'm going to mix both of the colors. Just because, yeah, that's the darkest shade here. I wish there was like a dark brown. But I mixed both shades together. That way it doesn't look too burgundy, because that's not what I'm trying to go for at all. But I do want to darken my lower lash line a bit. That looks fine for now. I will go and finish. I'll add mascara to my bottom lashes in a bit. And I'm just gonna go in with the pressed powder and kind of dust everything off and just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this Milani bronzer. It's the Bellissimo bronze, the big powder. Yeah, big powder bronzer. Oh, honestly, this is a bronze. Yeah, this says blush here. I don't know. I thought it was a bronzer, but I am going to use it as a bronzer. Just add it all over my face, and I like it because it has a little bit of sparkle, and it's just gonna make my face look dewy once I spray it. And normally this usually doesn't take me so long, but since I'm talking, because I'm pretty quick. You guys can tell right now by the way I'm putting my bronzer on. And then this one, yeah, I kind of just put it all over. So give me a glow. Next, I will be using this Wet n Wild Mellow Wine Blush. I hate that the Wet n Wild stuff breaks so easily all the time. Like, my highlight is broken, although the brush, I think all the blushes that I have from them are broken. The only thing that hasn't broken is this palette. But it's just so annoying. I don't know if it's just being dramatic or whatever, but And then where is my blush? Okay, this is a Equal Tools as well. I've had these for a while. Like I said, I don't know what name it is, but I just love it because it's like it gets right in the apples of my cheeks and it applies the blush exactly where I want it. And just do this little face. Just bring it up. Guys, I love blush. Like, blush is one of my favorite makeup items. And I apply a lot because I do feel like it fades first. And these are pretty, like, I love Wet n Wild. Their formulas are amazing. Looking at my mirror over here as well, so I don't look crazy. Yeah, I like to add a little bit on my nose. The next I'm going in with the highlight. This is the Precious Petals by Wet n Wild. I love this highlight. Like, this is another item that's like I use all the time. I love it. What am I gonna do? Oh yeah. I'm gonna put some, I'm using this Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just gonna add some to my inner corners. I just love this highlight. The color, everything's just perfect. Perfection. Then I'm adding a little bit up here. And then on my nose as well. So I add a little bit on the tip of my nose. And then just up here. I feel like that helps the contour stand out as well. There we go. And then next I am going to spray my face. Okay, and I'm using the Wet n Wild Rose, wrong side, the 3-in-1 primer water. Just gonna spray it in this. Whew, that was a heavy spray. I love when I have to put the setting spray on. It just feels so good. Now I'm going in with this Morphe M501 brush, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlight on my face. A little bit. To make our face look dewy. I'm just gonna add a little bit up here. And then a little bit. That's pretty much it. Don't really want to put too much on. And then I'm just going to spray my face one more time. So I could kind of set that. Not too much this time. Oh, next, I was going to go in with my lips, but I'm going to add this Essence eyeliner, or eye pencil in the color. But it's an Essence pencil. Eye pencil, I mean any nude color that you have. I just love to do this because it makes my eyes like open even more. I already have big eyes, but whatever. And then for my bottom lashes, I will be adding some of this, the Telescopic L'Oreal mascara. Going in with the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Nude 2 lip pencil. Wait, is this the Nude 2? And this one's a little bit darker. Yeah, this is a nude. Yeah, Nude 2. I think this is Nude 3 actually. It's a little bit darker. I grabbed the wrong one, but it's okay. I like both. And I love these lip pencils. I need to order a backup because I'm not sure if this is like if this is a line that they're keeping forever or what is going on? But like on my cupid's bow, I kind of like to make it straight, and I feel like that gives the illusion of like that I have like fake lips and stuff. And I just like, you know, changing it up. That's pretty much the only spot that I kind of add. Everything else is my natural lip. I just don't feel like I need to, you know, make them look bigger. They're already a decent size. And then now I'll be going in with this Maybelline, the Superstay Matte Lipstick in the color Driver. I love this color, and these do stay like big time. And I will be adding gloss, but first I'm going to do my hair super quick, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I finished my hair. I added some earrings. These earrings are from Forever 21. Okay, so the last thing is I need to add some gloss. And I'm using the Maybelline. I love these glosses. I have like, how many? 3. These, I don't know, I love it. It's the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. And this one is in the color, or the shade Topaz. This one doesn't really have, to me, this one's very similar to the Fenty, the regular gloss bomb, the very first one she dropped. This one, I'm not sure if you can tell. It just has like a little bit of sparkle, so it doesn't get, like, take away from the color that you already have. This is the finished look. And then just a flannel to go, you know, oversized flannel. Can't go wrong. They're in style right now. And I believe this flannel is from Fashion Nova. Big hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun, you know, just doing an affordable look for you guys, using some of my favorite drugstore products, affordable products. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. He woke up. He's so lazy. He's like the cutest thing ever. Look, Brix, say hi. He's just so tired. He can't even open his eyes. I think, what's wrong? Look, he smells my lip gloss.